Yeah, unfortunately, two weather impacts to let you know about. We have today and tomorrow between mainly 1 and 7 o'clock. That'll be kind of our main time frame there. Right in the middle of your day. Yes, unfortunately, for that evening commute. So yeah, we're returning to this rainy pattern. That's why we went ahead and gave you this weather impact alert, just to give you that heads up that the forecast is definitely changing. It's going to be a little 180 compared to where we have been. Breezy with scattered storms. So you'll want to take the rain gear with you. Of course, you also want to have that 10 Tampa Bay Plus app so you could stream us and just stay up to date on the weather as we go through these next very unsettled days. Part of our weather story is going to be this low that the National Hurricane Center is watching. It's trying to develop along a piece of energy over in the Bahamas. And you can see that polygon moving over Florida. So I know some of you might have seen this and been like, oh no, what's going on? Are we going to have a hurricane? No, this is not going to develop into anything fully tropical, more than likely, but it is going to pump in a lot of tropical moisture for us. And then we have this pretty healthy looking wave coming off the coast of Africa, 30% chance of development as of this morning per the National Hurricane Center. Wouldn't be surprised to see that become our next named storm going into next week, but early model data saying that's also going to stay out to sea, which is good news. Here's a look at satellite and radar. Here is that low. You can see it in the form of this cloud cover here, starting to get better organized this morning. And that's again helping bring in that easterly wind that's starting to push showers onshore already this morning along the Atlantic coast. We are dry to start your Friday. Isn't it nice to say Friday? Made it to the end of the work week, everyone. Taking out a live look outside over the St. Pete Pier. 74 degrees right now. Pretty comfy start. A lot of us waking up in the low to mid 70s. That's all of us this morning. A nice start to the day. We will start to see again that increase in coverage of rain, mainly going into this afternoon, but a few showers possible late morning, places like Highlands and Polk County. Most of the rain and storms will stay inland through the early afternoon, and then they'll quickly march off to the west between about 3 and 5 p.m. Of course, that does encompass that afternoon commute from school and work. Heavy downpours will be likely in any storms that develop today. Again, not going to be a washout, but we just wanted to go ahead and give you that heads up because it hasn't been super rainy and stormy the last few days, other than, of course, yesterday. That's really when our rainy pattern started. It'll also be breezy again today. Wind gusts 20 to 25, maybe some isolated gusts as high as 30 in the afternoon. That will continue into tomorrow. So a reminder, the marine forecast not looking great this weekend or today. Rough on the bay, seas 3 to 5 feet. That small craft advisory through Sunday morning. So you just got to use a lot of caution if you head out on the water. We really don't recommend it, especially if you have a smaller boat or if you're an inexperienced boater over the next couple of days. Wait for another weekend to head out on the water. Tomorrow morning we'll start mostly dry outside of a few stray showers, and then very similar to today, we'll have storms start to push from east to west. Best coverage of rain tomorrow between about 3 to 6 p.m. Not going to be a washout, but have some backup indoor plans. Sunday does trend a little drier, and then our forecast trends drier as a whole by the middle of next week. High temperatures each afternoon staying in the upper 80s to low 90s.